Hey there. Today we are going to talk about client custom fields and a couple use cases for those. Here you can see the client data import template, which can be used to import client custom fields. If you slide all the way over to the right, there are two placeholders here for client custom fields. Of course, you can have as many client custom fields as you'd like. If you do not import your client custom fields at the same time as your data import, no worries, we can import that later for you. You'll just use a simplified version of this template that only includes your client custom fields. So here we'll need the client number and then the client custom field name, and then any items here that should go for that client custom field. So let's take a look at a couple examples. Two really popular items that we see for client custom fields are going to be services provided, and then also a client group. In order to find client custom fields in Firm360, go to customizations in the black ribbon on the left, and then from there, go to client custom fields. Here you'll be able to build out the client custom fields as you'd like them. One thing to note, rather than using a tag, client custom field allows you to say multiple select options here, and you can enter in all of the options. And so it's a drop-down menu select when you're adding in clients. The benefit of that is if you do a tag, someone has to manually type in those items. So they may spell bookkeeping wrong. They may spell it only with 1K instead of 2. Whereas if it's a client custom field, there's some more standardization, and it is going to help you keep your data clean. So here's an example where the services provided column is used, so you can list all of the services you provide to your clients and then group your clients that way. This is especially helpful whenever you're bulk assigning out projects. You can search by all of the bookkeeping clients and then bulk assign out bookkeeping projects. Same thing for payroll, taxes, and any other items you might provide for your clients. Tax grouping. A lot of folks like this. Again, this is just a demo account, but here's some options here. You can have this as a select field where they can only be a part of one group. We also can do document checklist imports. If you want to have a list of items that you ask your clients to provide each year, and that's unique to those clients, and you can add to it as you go along. Here you can add additional client custom fields. So let's say you wanted to have a preparer, and then you would select user drop down. So that's going to be a list of all of the active users in Firm360, so you can quickly list folks as preparers. Let's take a look at how we can bulk assign projects out using the client custom field services provided. In the black ribbon, go to View Reports. Select Recurring Project Management and select View. This is going to show you all of your clients that have projects and ones that do not. What we're going to do is do the search criteria here. We're going to select Services Provided. And then you can select the service you want. And then we're going to select All here. And then we're going to add to select it, and we're going to quickly add a reoccurring project. As you can see, that's a very easy way to group your clients, and that's why we highly recommend the services provided column. Taking a look at the spreadsheet again, let's say you have the multiple select option and you want to list client 1013 as a payroll client and bookkeeping. How you'll enter that in is payroll and then bookkeeping all together with no spaces in between, with just a comma. So that way, once it's imported, it's going to show that client 1013 is a payroll client and also bookkeeping. Here, you would just personalize this to what you have it listed in Firm360 under customization, and then under client custom field, whatever that header is, that's what you would want to match here. And once you have your spreadsheet completed, go ahead and upload that to your 1000 Office client, and then send us an email at support@myfirm360 or email your dedicated data migration specialist. Thanks for watching.